Hey guys, welcome back. And this is Dipendra, and today I'll be talking about Deno.js. Deno is a simple, modern, and secure runtime for JavaScript and TypeScript. It is built on V8, the same on which Node was built on, then Rust programming language and Tokio. So the initial release of Deno was around 13 May 2018, but it took them almost 2 years to release a stable version, which was released on July 13, 2020. And the author of Deno is Rand Dahl, who is the same person behind Node.js. Deno.js runs under operating system Linux, Mac OS and Windows, while it is written in TypeScript, JavaScript, Rust and C++. Let's check the features that Deno has to offer. So it is secure by default compared to Node.js. It supports TypeScript. It ships only single executable file, which has it's not that heavy compared to Node.js, and it has built-in utilities like dependency inspector, which is known as Deno info, and a code formatter, which is known as Deno fmt. It also has a set of standard modules that are reviewed and are guaranteed to work with Deno. So these were few features or highlights of Deno.js. Let's go to Deno.js website, deno.land, and here you can find the installation. You can find the binaries for the installation, and you can install from here, downloading the zip. But for now we will be directly doing it from the command line. So I'll open PowerShell on my laptop and I'll paste in this command for Windows. Irrespective of your operating system, you can choose the command. So I have just entered this command and it is downloading and installing at the same time, so it will take a bit to install. Let's wait for that. Yeah, now it's installed. So we'll check the version of Deno. So Deno --version, it will give the version of Deno, V8 and TypeScript. So I already have my TypeScript installed on my system. So now let's get started. Try running a sample program. So we will just copy this command to run the file which is hosted on demoland, welcome.ts. there is one file. So we have run that file and it says welcome to Deno. So we have successfully completed our first program. Now let's try the another example. Let's move to Visual Studio. Open a folder, Deno.js. I have already created that. And now I'll be creating one file, hello.js. So you can create .js or .ts file. It doesn't matter because it's a runtime for both TypeScript and JavaScript. So we'll just copy this example code over here and we'll try to run it from the terminal. So let's run this. I'll type the command over here. In order to run it, we need Deno run. So Deno run and the file name. File name should be .js, complete file name. Deno run hello.js. Oh, we got some error over here related to the permission. So why is it so? So this is because, as we already seen the feature of Deno.js that it's secure, right? It's secure by default. Therefore, in order to access the module, we need to pass in some flags along with our command. So what are those flags? It is --allow net. So I have described over here why it got failed. So we need to use this command. And if you want to modify, if you want to read or write file, you need allow read server, this command. So let's try it out. We need allow -net in order to execute this snippet. So Deno run --allow -net and the file name. So it should run our program. So we got localhost address Now we will just control click this in order to get the output on our browser window. So this is how we got hello world, and we have successfully run our program. So guys, that's all for this video. Thank you for your time. Please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to .NET Crunch. See you in the next video. Thank you.